And welcome and happy Sunday. Here on Tesla Sundays, every single Sunday, we are talking about Tesla and Tesla only. And therefore also, let me just put this in the right light and exposure. So directly, let me start with the best for the Tesla eye, which is the following, guys. How beautiful is that? If you see the Tesla stock over 1,000, how long have we waited for as Tesla investors, and how beautiful is it to see it finally when hard work pays off? Then you see a very, very big number here as stock price over $1,000 for one piece of Tesla stock. Now, this is obviously a huge accomplishment by the whole team. You know, if we're just looking 1 year back, just about in June, 17th of June 2019, we had a stock price of 221. What a year can change, and what a crazy year indeed it is so far. Let me know in the comments from where you are watching from, and since the whole world is looking for reopen the economy, you know, I was just outside today at at the hotel here, and you know, the pool was very, very full. So I don't know about you guys or where you are watching from, but here it's definitely very, very packed everywhere. So let's see how this will further develop. However, let's directly start into it. I want to just go through a couple of news and topics we talked about on Tesla Sundays vlog. If you haven't seen it so far, make sure to have a look. Otherwise, we will obviously look also into your questions. So make sure to absolutely smash that keyboard in front of you. Doesn't matter if it's a virtual keyboard or hardware keyboard. Just let me know in the comments what you would like to know, and we will try to talk about it here in this stream. I will just put your comments real quick so I can all see them as well. So seeing also where you guys are watching from. So, okay, let's start directly into the first news, which is the next Gigafactory or Terafactory. We don't know yet, but this is what you get for $5 million, guys. I believe that this is so interesting and so important for the future of the Tesla stock and Tesla success story, because the Gigafactories are wrong picture. The Gigafactories are the tool to scale, and I feel like, I don't know how about you guys, but I feel like we see like every year a new Gigafactory. Obviously this pace will a little bit downturn over the next couple of months, because you know, we have a very big and ever extending China Gigafactory. We will have a Germany, so Europe factory, and we will have another Cybertruck, what I believe will be Cybertruck factory, and maybe also Roadster factory, we don't know, right, in Austin. So and then we have our normal factories in the US as well that we have already. So many facilities that then in the next step will be just extended. So we see the same in the China Gigafactory that just, get the phase 2 where they do additional works, Model Y and so on. So they are trying, and this is what they said in their earnings call as well, they are trying to extend those Gigafactory into Terafactories rather than building more and more new ones. So this will be definitely a next puzzle piece for Tesla to do right there. So look at this beautiful land. $5 million, guys. There is a brand new Tesla update. I don't know if you own a Tesla, guys, then you maybe heard about it, that the new update has a couple of new features. There is, for example, the internal facing camera that can be activated. There is in China, there is a great update on the viewing of the or the preview of the overall software that got better of the autopilot. And I think there was let me see real quick, because it came with a couple of new features. So we have also backup camera improvements. You can now view video streams coming from your side repeater cameras for added visibility around the vehicle. When the backup camera is visible, simply swipe to display the repeater. Okay. Dash cam viewer improvements as well. What else? Walk away door lock improvements, en route battery warm up, and Tesla cabin camera. Those are the visible or yet announced updates in the new software. So I think it's a quite improvement. And this is the beauty about the Teslas, right? You just have your car parked outside your house, and then it's showing you, not this one, again, wrong button. It's showing you, a software update is available, and then, with a tap on your Tesla app, you see directly the update on your car. It's like a car of the future, like so many like to say, which is absolutely unbelievable. Then we have great news on the solar tech here, guys. We have 30 to 20% price improvements, which I think will be very, very important for the future of the Tesla and energy business out there. And secondly, they have also a new product that also seems to be 10% more effective. So definitely improvements out there. I'm really curious how this will scale and when we can do this and how fast we can do this, because it will be the bigger business as per Elon Musk than the automotive one. So I'm looking forward to that. Then I would like to have a look into the chat real quick to just welcome our viewers today. I will insert the chat real quick into the picture. So here we go. So let me have a look. So we have Mario, our member from London. We have people from Luxembourg. We have people from San Francisco. We have people from Zwolle. We have people from Canada. We have people from Lisboa. We have people from Colorado. Then there is a question by Joseph Guzman. When is the Tesla Roadster coming out? This is a super interesting question because it was promised for 2020, but I think there is no Roadster, unfortunately, in 2020. So I think, and this is, what Elon Musk said in the Joe Rogan podcast, that this will be after Cybertruck, which I think is the right thing, because he always said in the podcast even before, not the latest one with Joe Rogan, that the Roadster is a kind of cherry on the cake for Tesla, but first they need to go to the things that make really much money. So Roadster, I don't know. I hope, Joseph, you are not the one that put $200,000 or $250,000 deposit for the Founder series. However, I think this car has really the potential to really go high in volume, in value over the first couple of weeks. Okay, so very interesting. Then we have our member Ricky Pierce from Georgia, and Battery Day was postponed. Yes, the Battery Day was unfortunately postponed again, we have to say, right? Because of scheduling issues. They want now to have the shareholder meeting and the Battery Day put together. So, I don't know when this will happen, but it seems that not before 1 year. Then we have Boston as well. From the Tesla gang from Boston. Interesting, guys. Okay, let me have a look. This is where we wanted to go into the stock, guys. This is what we do every single Sunday, and I love this. Actually, love this part of the stream because, as you might know, I'm not the super technical person here or trader, but who put this here? How I delete? Here we go. All right, so this is the chart now. Can we have a year to date? Yeah, here we go. Year to date for Tesla stock. And as you can see, those are the drawings that we put in last time. And as you can see, everything is still intact. We have the down trend line as support, up trend line for resistance. And then Tesla stock seems to trade somewhere in between here. And, before not going down here, we can definitely, and it's some go up and down. So that depends on the overall market because, I don't know how Tesla stock can react with, again, so much postponement. We noticed that, Tesla can be quite volatile. So I hope this news of postponing again, then the second wave and all those things will not bring the overall stock market down, and also Tesla then, right? At $1,000, I can imagine there's a couple of people that are taking profits. However, still it's in the overall trend here and will stay intact as soon as this line is not crossed, the red line right now here, okay? This is very important to understand. And then we have the next resistance line somewhere at 700, 720, the bigger one. Maybe also even here, we see here it kind of bounced around in this area. Then here also it crossed and then it traded this area as well. And if you take the highest and then the lowest point, and somewhere in between we have then, is it in between? Yeah, somewhere in between there you have again the resistant line at 700. So, this is quite, I love to say to technical analysis that it's nice as a little background, but it's very hard to go against any news or major news that comes against the stock or the market. Also, one big news coming out and we are seeing red. By the way, red, we are not in the corporate color of Tesla, which I need to change right now. So we are back to red, the corporate colors too for Tesla here. So let us have a look inside what else I wanted to talk about. It was also the Gigafactory in Germany. And there was a guy, a German guy, Tobias. Maybe it's one of our viewers, or I hope he is one of our viewers. However, he is putting every content on drone footage together in Germany and give us an update on the progress. And as you can see here, I will make the graphic a little bit bigger so we actually see what's happening here. But as you can see, it seems that the Tesla in Europe in Germany is faster than in China. For example, the leveling started earlier, the land transfer started earlier, the groundbreaking started earlier. But I don't know, guys, this is something to see the next couple of weeks and months, if this advancement will be maybe, put into shadow by the sheer speed of building things in China, guys. So you might remember, again, wrong button. I keep on pressing, here, the time to reopen the economy. It's funny though, guys. It's interesting to see that. Don't forget that China is real quick, okay, putting things together. They put together a hospital for the health crisis in just 10 days. So I believe that it could be that just the China construction is so far and so fast that it will just put everything in shadow what they are doing now in Germany. But let's see. I have high hopes for the Germans here to really move fast on that. Other than that, make sure also to smash that like button. This helping the channel as well as the stream to reach even more Tesla fans out there. And then also, if you want to have a little bit more behind the scenes, make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. Wolf of Dubai Danny, quite easy to remember. And let me have a look into the chat if we have some other questions here. Exactly, smashing the like button, exactly how Raphael, our regular, also very, very appreciated, guys. Then we have any idea about Tesla HVAC? No, I don't have any information about that, but maybe someone else know anything about that. And guys, it's always, the beauty about Tesla is really that overall you see a lot of news that as an investor is super great to see when Tesla is so easy to researchable, because there's Tesla fans turn into investors turn into fans, clients turn into investors, and so on. It's like if you are once entering the Tesla world, it's hard to get out of it, right? It's like a cult that Tesla and Elon Musk is building out there against the big oil industry and traditional car makers. So I'm very much interested into that, how this will continue. Other than that, I think that is all the information I wanted to discuss with you today. So I'm highly appreciating that you switched on. Tomorrow is a brand new week on the stock market, so stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a very, very pleasant rest of a Sunday. Thank you, and smash the like button.